Right. Edward, I tried to let you in, but I don't think I was fast enough on the trigger. So try it again, my friend. Okay, here we go.
That was
Yeah,
weird because
my phone's so
oh, oh, go ahead. I was
my
still in
phone
the basement.
my oh really?
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
I was still in the basement.
Well,
I
it's
didn't
just
leave.
my my phone is so cold that like sometimes the screen won't read my fingers. That was probably the problem.
Oh,
So I was trying to let you up and it wouldn't let me. So
oh, that's terrible. Sorry to, you know, go
oh no
live at
no
this
problem,
late at
man.
night, right?
No, yeah. Who would do that? you know.
Right.
But see,
Exactly.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I just took. Oh, Nevermore's here. We'll let him up too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, Nevermore? Nevermore, speak to
Nevermore,
us.
are you there?
Well, he'll figure it out. Yeah, dude. I started out getting. I know it's a big surprise, but I started out getting fucked up tonight. I got fucked up, passed out for a little bit, woke up, doing great, and then that was about the time I saw your text.
Oh,
And
okay. Well,
so, yeah, I'll do it all over again when we're done here. So
that's good.
anyway,
At least you got up feeling good, right?
yeah, I don't know why I feel so damn good. I ought to be groggy as fuck, but I don't know.
Wow, I just got your
So
notification. It's 2 minutes late.
yeah, people are either getting them really late or not getting them at all. So like I've only had like 30 viewers here lately at a time. So
Mm. That explains why nobody's in the comments yet. Or I don't see anybody in the
right,
comments yet.
I just pulled the comments up and there's nobody there.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Like
because
I
they
said,
just got the notification.
my notifications aren't going out. Sometimes not at all, and sometimes just not very many or whatever. They send them out really late. I'm pretty sure I'm shadow banned because I'm an asshole.
Me too. All right, here's some comments rolling in.
I have a question.
Hmm.
Whose stream is this? Is this Bill's or Edward's stream
This is
I'm in?
Bill's.
Okay. Then I have another question. I have a follow up question then. Do I have to be naked?
Yes, that's a
Okay.
requirement.
Y'all give me just a minute. I got some clothes to take off. I'll be right back.
All right, yeah, we're very patient with that.
Right.
So
Yep.
yeah, this is my channel, but it's Edward's stream because his channel got struck, and I don't know the details about it yet. But I got a feeling Edward's gonna fill us in here pretty quick.
Yeah, they struck the and it's gotta be Tommy doing it, because in less than a week, like now I'm struck for a week, right? And less than a week, the 14th was supposed to be that roast of Da going on, right? Which is now delayed because of my channel strike. Unless I can get with UKPP2 is really good about getting strikes lifted. So I'm gonna get with him
Okay,
today and I'm gonna try to, live chat with YouTube or whatever and type in what he tells me to type in, and then try to see if they'll
right,
lift my strike from me. But they struck the Russian spy pred chat logs I put up.
really?
Yeah. Said it was promoting something child abuse or child something or other.
Huh. Well, I mean, you're always welcome to use my channel. That's half the reason why I made this channel, is in case something happened to yours and you have a place to go.
Oh well, I appreciate that. I didn't know if you were awake or asleep or whatever. I mean, I don't have you in my
Well,
stream yard
I
where I could just click on your channel and go live on yours or whatever. You know what I mean? So
oh right.
Bill
Oh, I didn't even
asleep?
know you could do that. Well, the thing is I don't know if I'm asleep half the time or not. Anyway, so it don't matter.
Exactly, Cat Eyes. We know who's doing that.
I don't think
Oh
Thought
yeah.
would do that. That just
No,
doesn't
no,
sound like him at all to me.
no.
No, like he wouldn't have had Blues Channel taken down or anything like that.
Stands for Tommy's heroin addiction and alcoholism. I don't think he would do that either.
Well, I don't have any strikes on mine, so I really don't, and I don't give a fuck if they shut it down tomorrow. To be honest with you.
Right. How about PvP got taken down today?
I thought he got taken down a couple days ago. That was just
No,
today.
he did a live stream this morning. He did a live catch
That
this
sucks,
morning.
man.
Or yesterday morning, and then got
He
taken
did,
down
yeah,
today.
he did do a live stream. It was like real early in the morning, was well for us people on the right coast. It was real
About
early in the
7,
morning.
6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had I guess he was inside. Was it a hotel? And at
Yeah.
first he did the stream inside the hotel, and then they were gonna go outside, so he shut his stream off, and so he didn't dox his face or whatever. Even though everyone knows what the dude looks like by now, anyway. And then and then he was filming outside with the guy. I guess it was cold outside. He was gonna freeze to death. He's like, I don't want you to freeze to death. And then he realized, oh, I'm gonna have to go back in. I'm gonna have to look through these kind of mirror windows, and then they'll see my face again. So he ended his live stream before they went inside. So I don't know what happened after that.
Terrence, we're going to do all we can do to keep Bill awake tonight.
Well, I don't know. But what's the temperature out there, Bill? You might have fell asleep already. Shit.
You don't reckon he's frozen to death, do you?
I don't know. I created another channel. It'll be. I'll have somebody post the link tomorrow. It'll be PC News and Drama 2.0.
But it's not going to be Predator Catchers. It's going to be PC News and Drama, right?
Right. Yep.
Is that going to all
Since they
be one
hate.
word?
No, it's all going to be. It's PC is one word, news is one word, and then it's the and symbol, and then drama is another word. 2.0.
You just wanted to have a 2.0 channel so you could be like somebody else I know that's got a 2.0 channel.
Right.
You ain't fooling nobody, Edward.
Yep. And then I'm gonna make another channel called never mind.
Hey, you need to do like Alex and have about 3 or 4 channels because you never know what's going to happen.
No kidding.
And let me ask you this. Have you considered a Rumble channel?
I have not. No, I have not considered a Rumble channel.
I watched Alex's catch. I watched him do 2 catches on Rumble, 2 live catches. The first one, he was having a little bit of trouble. I think it was basically just figuring out how do I do this, how I get it to log on and all that. The second one was just as smooth as anything in the world. He had figured out how to do it. It was no problem. And I actually like the Rumble format. And I found out tonight,
Really?
Tech and Sammy have Rumble also, and Sabrina. So I got some adding to
I'll
do
have to create
tomorrow.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to create one.
No, Bill, you're going to have to click on the sub thing, and then you're going to have to click to ring the little bell, the little dark part of the bell, so you'll get notified every time. Ain't that right, Ed? Your subs don't transfer over, do
that's
they?
correct. Our subs don't transfer over.
So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Absolutely.
Terrence, you got okay. I got to add you tomorrow too. I did not know you had a Rumble channel.
All right, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
We thought you had froze to death.
I don't know what happened. I was talking and nobody
Ed,
could hear me. I was telling Edward, make sure you give me the links to your channel when you get them so I can blast them everywhere.
well, Ed had asked you how cold it is there, Bill.
Oh, it's like low 30s. I actually answered that question. It's just nobody could hear me. Because my equipment's freezing up is probably why.
So what you're telling me, you walking around naked
Yeah.
out there, and you might have walked out the door with a foot-long hot dog, and right now it's done shriveled up to a little fleshy skin thingy.
Well, it started out as a little fleshy skin thing. Now it's more like getting any belly button.
Oh, me.
Wow.
Ain't nobody keeping me warm, Terrence. Might be meeting up with the lovely young lady that we all know and love pretty soon. I don't know for sure.
I need to find me one of them lovely young ladies. But I tell you, Bill, down here in the country where I live at, it's just so hard to find a woman that's got all of her teeth, that stays in her mouth, from the factory. It's just.
Oh yeah, I know. I live in the same area, but only in Indiana.
No, Drone Racer, my channel isn't not taken down. It wasn't taken down. PvP's channel was taken down. My channel has a community guideline strike now. So I can't go live or I can't post videos for a week. That's why I posted that other channel. Everyone click that link is sub to that one. And we'll see what happens. I'll be posting my videos for the next week on that one, I guess. My DA videos, so.
Edward, did you copy and paste that link in there, or did you just type it in?
No, I copied and pasted it.
Okay, so it's PC News Drama 2.0. It doesn't have an ampersand in it?
No, it does. I think when you look in, when you get to the channel, but the URL that was
when it pulls up, it'll have it.
Well, yeah, YouTube custom makes your URLs now. So.
Oh, okay.
Bill, why don't you stay inside the house? Cat Eyes wants to know.
What house?
Yeah.
Cat Eyes, I literally live in the woods. No house, no. I actually lost my best equipment this morning. I thought that I set the woods on fire. I did one of my Ambien trips, and I wound up sleeping in a place I don't normally sleep at out there. I wake up and there's fucking fire and smoke all over the place, right? I woke up because I was choking on the smoke. And I put pictures of it or a video of it on my Instagram, my personal Instagram. I thought that I had set the woods on fire. In one of my Ambien trips. Turns out it wasn't me. They were burning a ditch bank a little ways away from there, and they were the ones that let it get out of control. But I had to abandon my main pack. I lost that. I lost my good sleeping bag. I lost my best wool blanket. I lost a bunch of shit today. I mean, I've got other stuff I can use, but just not as good.
What happened to it?
The woods was on fire this morning.
What the fuck? Did you set the woods on fire?
No, I thought I did because I was on one of my ambient trips, and I was sleeping in a place where I don't normally sleep, and I woke up because there was smoke choking me, and I had thought that I had let my campfire get out of control. There's a video of it up on my personal Instagram that I put up today. But as it turns out,
how
it
did the
was
wood?
some.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. You're about to explain it. My bad. I cut you off. Go ahead.
Yeah, some farmers were burning a ditch bank, which is normal, and they let it get out of control because it was so fucking windy today. You need a little bit of wind when you burn a ditch bank, so that it pushes the fire along, and takes it all out. But it was too windy for that, and they caught my fucking woods on fire. And when I woke up, there was like a wall of flames between 20 and 30 feet high. And my dumb ass grabbed, like, wool blankets are naturally fire resistant. So I grabbed my wool blanket and I'm trying to put the shit out, and it was not working. So I had to abandon everything. I couldn't get back to my pack, so I lost my good sleeping bag. I lost all my good stuff. I've got other things obviously I can use, but yeah, I lost a lot of shit today.
Cat Eye said she thought you were outside your parents' house. Cat Eye said she thought you was, yeah.
I was earlier today. I'm in a different, like, I can't camp in the woods that I like to camp in now because it's all fucking, like, if you try to walk through it, it's all like black shit and it gets all over. So I'm in the woods over next to it where I have enough signal I can go live. But yeah, usually when I go live, I am at my parents' house because I don't have signal out where I normally live. So I go out there where I have enough signal to do that.
The bad guy wants to know if you're homeless.
Pretty much. I'm not really homeless. I have a home. It's just not a conventional kind of home that people are used to. Now, I found out that, like when I talk to my aunt, my great aunt or second, whatever the fuck, second cousin, whatever the fuck she is to me. Right. Cause she owns the land. When I talk to her about building a cabin, I didn't want to just like build it and then her be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" But she said that when she kicks off, I'm getting all that shit. I'm getting both woods and I don't know how much farm ground I'm getting anyway, so, which I didn't know. And like I felt like I didn't want to ask her how much farm ground I'm getting. I know I'm getting like an 80-acre field, but which they cash rent, so I'll have that. And I felt like a greedy asshole asking her like how much farm ground I'm getting, so I don't even know, but I guess it's already done.
Yeah. No smoking when sleeping, says Vic.
Yeah, I try not to pass out with a cigarette in my mouth. I don't think I've ever actually done that I remember.
Shit, that could happen to anybody, though. I mean, people could be, shit. That's how people burn their houses down sometimes. Burning their mattress and shit,
Well, back in the early 2000s, they started putting, like, used to be, if you lit a cigarette, set it down in an ashtray, the whole fucking thing would burn.
Yeah.
But they do go out, so they put some kind of chemical in there where they do go out, after they burn, I don't know, quarter inch or half inch. I don't know how far exactly, but because I used to use them for timers. Like you'd make your, everything I'm saying now is allegedly. I used to allegedly make pipe bombs, and I would use the cigarette like if I just
speaking, of course.
Hypothetically speaking, I would use the cigarette if I used a fuse, like a cannon fuse, to use them as timers so that I had time to get away and it would go off or whatever. But now you can't do that because they fucking go out.
If I ever go to make a pipe bomb, I'm going to keep that in mind.
Well, I mean, you can do it with a little bit of time now, enough time to get away from getting hurt, I guess, but you really need enough time to get away where nobody sees you.
Yeah, I think if you're dealing with pipe bombs, hypothetically speaking, I think it's good that people don't see you.
Yeah, hypothetically speaking.
I went about a year ago, went to mail a package, and the guy down at my post office, my postmaster, he asked me, was it, like anything in there explosive or, and they have to ask all these questions. And I said, no, it's explosives in it. I said, it's all the parts from a pipe bomb. I said, but they're not put together. I said, so I think it's all safe. And he told me, he said, please don't say that. If you ever go in another post office other than this one, do not say that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, some people take that shit real serious. And these days you have to, really.
Well, if I wasn't buddies with my postmaster down here, I would have never said that anyway. But,
right, yeah. Well, my fucked up sense of humor has gotten me into a lot of trouble before over that shit.
Mm-hmm. I can see me winding up in jail for, sending a color book and crayons to my nephew.
Yeah. There was an incident. You know what? I better not even tell that story. There's no way to really tell it hypothetically.
Yeah, if you can't tell it hypothetically, do not tell it.
Mm-mm.
Now, Bill, you're in the woods all the time. Do y'all have
Pretty
rattlesnakes out there?
No, we don't. We don't have
snake?
No. Well, we got water moccasins, but you hardly ever see them, and they're not real poisonous. Like if you get bit by one, you do want to have it taken care of. But rattlesnakes don't live around here naturally. But when I was a steel worker, we built trailers with wood flooring, and when we would have the wood flooring brought in from like Georgia and places like that, sometimes there would be rattlesnakes stowed away in there. So I guess there are rattlesnakes around here, but it wouldn't be very many, and I don't think they could survive our winters. I really don't know.
I don't think I'd live in the woods. I don't think I'd take that chance.
We don't really have too many. Like, there's nothing like we don't have bears. We don't have cougars. The worst we have is coy dogs, which a coy dog is a cross between a coyote and a domesticated dog. Now there have been times where
wait a minute, what you called him a what kind of dog? A coy?
Coy dog.
Coy.
Yeah, it's just a cross between a coyote and a domesticated dog. Now usually it's not a problem, but there's been a few times where packs have gotten together where it was a coyote crossed with a pit bull or coyote crossed with a bull mastiff or some shit like that. And we had to hunt them fuckers. When I was a little kid, there was a pack of them. I can't remember how many were in that pack, but coyotes will not attack you unless you're threatening their young or they're rabid.
Right.
Like they will not. They stay away from humans. But when they're crossed with something else, they kind of lose that fear of humans. And when I was a little kid, I mean, imagine this: like when I was like 12, we played outside all the time. We didn't watch very much TV. We didn't have any video games, nothing like that. We played outside all the time. So like when I was like 12, I would have to sit out there with a 22 while my brother and sister played, and I had to keep watch because that fucking pack was in our area. And eventually the farmers hunted them all down and killed them. And then when I was in my like early 30s, there was another pack of they were a cross between coyotes and a bull mastiff, if you can imagine that.
I'm just trying to picture how the coyote climbed up on the back of the bull mastiff to get them babies. Yeah. Okay.
I think it was the other way. I think it was the other way around. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't see him fuck, but I just by the size of them, I would say it was the other way around.
Okay.
And them things were weird, nasty looking. I've got photographs of them somewhere, but we hunted them fuckers down and killed them because they were attacking livestock and all kinds of shit.
Hey, Terrence, the problem you see as no cougars is because when you get mine and Bill's age, what would classify to be a cougar, they're probably dead.
Yeah, there's a difference between, apparently, I just looked it up, a coy dog and a dog Odie or whatever, where the coy dog has a coyote father and a dog mother, and the other one's the other way around. So
Yeah.
there's also coy wolves too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess, hypothetically speaking, we could have them around here because we have coyotes here. I don't know that we have any red wolves over here. I do know that not too far from here, they reintroduced them because they had gone extinct or were about to go extinct, and but I don't think they've made their way back over this side of the bridge. But coyotes we do have, and especially on a nice, good, crisp, clear winter night, you can hear them.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
There used to
speaking of
be.
JT Colfax, there is one thing I need to address. I think that JT Colfax on another panel the other night was treated extremely unfairly, and I don't think that it was right that happened. I'm just saying.
What happened?
That is the one thing I did want to address. I think that, you know, he should never be brought up on a panel to become a spectacle. And that's kind of what happened that night. And I'm kind of upset about that. But that being said, we can continue our conversation. I just wanted to address that real quick. Like, I'm not trying to say anything negative about, any of the people that were on the panel. It just is what it is. I mean,
I was on the panel.
I know you were.
And
I'm not saying you, I'm not saying even Locke. I'm just saying in general.
And my problem, I had no reason to doubt JT's story. Matter of fact, I was the one who wanted it. I'm the one brought it up for him to tell his story.
Yeah. I was on panel with you.
And I loved his clickbait titles because when I went to listen to him telling it, I knew somewhere in there I'm going to get a picture of Betty Davis and JT in bed together. Just the way the title's written. And I listened and kept listening, and I never got that part. And I thought, that fool done sit here and told a real story. I mean, there's no reason for him to make that story up and put a clickbait title on it. Right. And I think JT is an interesting seller.
For sure. I got flamed for calling him interesting back when that whole thing blew up. And while I'm going to finish this thought, then I'll shut up. But one of my mods apparently banned JT from my channel, which I did not support him. I guess they took a vote to kick him out of the community, and now he's back on everybody's panels. I did not support him being kicked out of the community. I think one of my mods got overzealous and banned him from my channel. I got to figure out how to unban people because I'm going to unban him and some others. So yeah, that's my thought on that. But go ahead. Like, what were they doing to him?
Well, some folks didn't. Uh, he was trying to tell his story, and he couldn't. And it wouldn't. Every time he would try, somebody to interrupt him, or say it didn't happen, and JT went to the point where he was taking his fist and beating himself in the head with it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah, because
serious.
on top of that, they were also making fun of his story. Like somebody else came up with a similar scenario. That was that Mike whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, Mike's
Yeah,
is it Saha
yeah.
Soho Saha, and I don't know. There, yeah, because Mike did not believe the story. Of course, at the end, before he logged off, he said he had no problem believing it or something. But
Well, JT's a lot of things, but I don't know him to be a liar. You know.
that's exactly what I said. Thank you. Um,
Who would make up a story about, okay, I had to suck this guy's fingers while I was a male prostitute because he was infatuated with Betty Davis, and he knew Betty Davis was going to be walking around at that time. Who the fuck would make that up?
and then
Oh God.
somebody had and went to Wikipedia, found out when Betty Davis died, said that his timeline didn't add up. That didn't help the situation none.
She died in 1990, 89,
89.
91. Yeah,
89.
she
Yeah.
was not. She was 80 something years old, right? So
She was up there.
JT Colfax is 60, almost 60.
He said he graduated, the other night he said he graduated in 1982. And he said he was turning tricks before he graduated.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yes, Bill Evans, it was.
So it wasn't only you, Terrence. It was a couple people on the panel. I just think that he was disrespected, and I mean I've talked to him, and he's been, he's still pretty upset about it. So I mean it just is what it is. I just think that
Well,
people shouldn't be treated that way.
I've always liked JT. When they took the vote to get rid of him, I led the charge to keep him. Well, first off, I don't think we need to vote anybody off the island. We all have our baggage. We all got our problems, whatever they might be. And I don't know. JT just always, to me, he's always talked decent to me. I ain't got a problem with him.
Just
Now,
Yeah. I
now if I'm laying out dead, now I might have a problem with him then. See, he might want to be taking pictures, of me in weird poses while I'm dead. I don't know. But as long as he's alive, as long as I'm alive, I ain't got a problem with him.
and I think that anyone who doesn't agree with me should go back and watch it and watch exactly the way he was treated. Put yourself in his shoes, and see how you would feel if you were treated like that in that panel. I really think that. I mean, yeah, it was bad.
And Terrence, in a lot of ways, you came up, y'all talked. Um, I think y'all apologized to each other and left on the two of you on a friendly note. Um, so, but
Oh man, Sammy's saying that UK PP2 lost his channel today too.
Oh well, I'm not going to ask him for help then.
Damn. But yeah, anybody that talks to JT Colfax, tell him that I did not support him being kicked out of the community. I didn't know until later that they took a vote. That's not how you fucking do that. If you want to get rid of somebody, that's not how to do it anyway. It doesn't work.
You put a hit out on them.
And yeah. And I'm trying to find out how to unban people from my channel. But if he wants to come back under a different account, he's more than welcome on here. I don't want him kicked off.
Or another way, if you want to get them out of the community, hypothetically speaking, if you knew somebody who, hypothetically now, could make pipe bombs and, use cigarettes, to
Mm.
time diffuse and that hypothetically speaking, of course,
Hypothetically, yes, of course.
yeah. Oh, I got to remind all y'all folks, except possibly Terrence. I don't think they vote up there in Canada.
No,
All y'all folks,
Terrence, I'd never get rid of you.
don't forget to go out and vote tomorrow, people, early and often.
Oh yeah, what you do is you prepare weeks ahead of time. They actually used to do this back at the turn of the century. You grow a full beard, and then you go and vote. Then you shave part of the beard off. Go vote again, shave another part of the beard off. Go vote again, and shave the mustache off, and you just keep going back.
Yeah. But yeah, don't.
Yeah, I appreciate you making peace with him, Terrence, and I appreciate you doing the right thing. But I'm talking more about the spectacle. He should have never been. He was called up there because Nevermore and I wanted him to tell the Betty Davis story, and then after that, it turned into a giant spectacle with Mike Saha and all them other fuckers that were up on the panel. So it's just, is what
It
it
was
is. It's just
pure
irritated me.
fuckery.
Yeah, it's sad that people just treat people like that. It's fucking, it's not just you.
Well, that's why part of why I don't watch Locksmith anymore is because he exploits people with mental issues and just like lets it go on. And yeah, it just bugs me. There are certain people that I won't allow back on my channel because of that. Because I would feel like I was just explaining their obvious emotional problems. You know what I mean? Yeah.
PH and I were talking about Locksmith's panel, and like I said, it's got nothing. I mean, I'm not upset with Locksmith about it, so people don't spread that rumor. But it's just the way JT Colfax was treated on his last panel irritated me a little bit, and it's quite upsetting. Especially if you actually know JT Colfax and actually spend time talking to him, like I have recently. I mean, we talk on the phone and all that. He's a decent guy. I mean, and even if he wasn't a decent guy, being treated like that is still not the right thing to do.
No,
That's just the way
no.
I'm
Well, and
Even if he
he's
was, I agree. If he wasn't a decent guy, he still don't deserve to be treated that way. I agree. I agree with that.
But anyway, I mean, let's move on. We don't got to talk about that all night. But I just
Hey,
wanted to
maybe
Vic,
say,
Vic, you need to keep an eye on Bryden because I understood tonight he does some working with that hardwood too. See, so I think he's trying to get his hardwood in the community, just like you. He might be trying to take all the ladies from you.
I lay claim to all the ladies, just so you know. All right, for people that missed the first part, Edward's channel got struck. He can't go live for a week, so I'm loaning him my channel as he needs it.
so
And
with the other panelists, I mean, I'm not laying the blame at anyone's feet. It's just, if you go back and watch it, you'll see the way he was treated, is all I'm saying. And I don't believe he was treated fairly at all. I believe that they were trying to make a spectacle about a story that he told while he was a fucking male prostitute in LA. And, it just is what it is at that point. I mean, people are like, oh, well, that Mike Saha story really pissed me off. Like, oh, I met Betty Davis, and she had an alligator with her, and the alligator, she told me to suck the alligator's claws. I was like, what the fuck? I'm gonna
Yep,
boot it in right
yep,
there.
he
Fuck
did.
you.
He sure did, Edward.
I was like, really? So he couldn't have some weird guy that was infatuated with Betty Davis pick him up, as a knowing that Betty Davis is gonna walk at that time, so he can sexually fantasize whatever he wanted to sexually fantasize with Betty Davis. So he hired JT Colfax to help him along in that. I was like, that's not unreasonable at all. There's a lot of fucking weirdos in Hollywood.
Hold up just a minute, Edward. I think you are the first person who's ever made a sentence that had Betty Davis and fantasize in it in the same sentence.
Well, it is what it is.
And she was probably my favorite actress. Well, one of them. That woman was just a good actress.
Courtney, yo, what was up with that dude today on that catch, man? He was. I wanted you to grab that Mountain Dew bottle and fucking throw it at his nose. Break his nose with that fucking Mountain Dew bottle. Just sitting there sipping his Mountain Dew. Pissed me off.
Oh, hey, Courtney, while you're here, will you please tell people that you're not my illegitimate daughter? I don't know how that rumor got started.
Oh, I thought she was, Bill.
I know it's. I don't know.
That's not what I said. I didn't say I'm not doing lives anymore. You guys, I said I'm not doing as many panels as I was before. And the reason for that is not even a problem anymore. So
Is well, you know what? Actually, technically, I guess Courtney could be my illegitimate daughter. I got around a lot back in them days. I don't know, maybe.
Hey, Bill, if you found out she was your illegitimate daughter, you wouldn't be upset, would you?
Nah.
There you go.
I would have to change. I would have to change one of my fantasies, but I wouldn't be upset.
Oh my God.
Cat Eye says, by the way, Ed, I woke up the other morning and saw you had a live, and that asshole meow was on your paying limit to say something about me, and you stopped him right away. Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
Your mom was a slut back. Well, yeah. Okay. Did she ever go to any Alice in Chains concerts and meet a guy with long hair and leather, like in the parking lot in a '78 Chevy?
In the parking lot
Oh
because he
God.
wasn't let in. He didn't have a ticket. He was just casing the parking lot.
Well,
Yeah, I
Bill,
got kicked out of a concert for starting a mosh pit one time.
oh my God.
Ordinarily, it's not a problem, but it happened to be a Billy Joel concert, so they didn't like that very well.
At least it wasn't the Elton John and Billy Joel dueling pianos concert, that they had.
Well, it was.
Oh, there you go.
I wasn't there to see Elton John. I was there to see Billy Joel because he owes me money.
I got more trim on your casket because I ran out of ribbon. Hey, no problem, kid.
You ain't planning on going anytime soon, are you, Ed? I mean, he's got time, right?
Yeah. I can't believe that UK PP2 and PvP was taken out today. That's what I said, man.
We know.
We're gonna wake up one day and it's gonna be just like Discord, where all the catchers are gonna be gone.
Very true.
Don't you think, Bill?
Yeah. This does not surprise me at all. You know something else that I forget the names now, but people have sent me YouTube videos of all these different people saying, I'm responsible for all these channels getting taken down. It was me. And this one dude, this little wiener motherfucker actually challenged DAP to a fight. Oh, man. I got to remember who sent me that and like post a link to it somewhere. This dude. Like these fuckers get on there and like they all take credit for having all these channels taken down. You know what I mean? And I'm sure that they're all reporting every single video that they see, but they're all taking credit for them doing it personally. So,
well, that dude that was threatening Ghost the other day, I mean, did you know that he's a failed meteorologist or something? You know, the National Weather
I didn't.
Service actually had to come out and say that they had nothing to do with Kevin Martin, didn't want nothing to do with Kevin Martin, and that any of his websites have nothing to do with the National Weather Service. And he actually sued executive for the National Weather Service. He lost, of course, but yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, there
But
needs
that
to
dude's a
be another
psycho.
platform. Red Hood thinks Rumble sucks, but Red, we got to find somewhere, and I think these catchers need to get on somewhere. Because I think it's not but one catcher that's doing it right. Because I think it's only one catcher who hadn't been touched by all this. Um, which is
BitChute's
weird to
another
me.
decent place, but BitChute platform it sucks. I don't like the way BitChute, like their video with this buffer and all that shit. You know, I mean, but BitChute's another option, but you can't go live on BitChute.
That's what I was getting ready to ask you.
Oh man, I didn't know they were getting kicked off of Rumble too.
What's Rumble's reasoning for kicking them off? I think all the catchers I think need to pool money together and build their own website at this rate. AZ,
The thing is, we've been looking
AZ,
for a new place for a long time. You know.
true. AZ seen this coming a long time ago. AZ wanted to build like a world star hip hop for catchers, you know, but it just never came to pass. But he's seen this coming over a year ago. He was trying to build a website for
Yeah.
all the catchers to move to, and you kind of like they catchers will, I guess, buy into the website, and then of course they have their members which buy into them. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like the
Yep.
website pays for itself. Is what kind of what AZ was shooting for, because all the catchers will have to buy in a little bit, so that way they can keep bandwidth up and all that. But I mean, but it never happened, So because everyone thought they were safe on YouTube, I guess, and so AZ probably thought he was safe on YouTube too. So it was just a thought process that he had, but I mean, something like that should come now. Inappropriate content,
I
tread catches. Wow.
I don't know, man. You would think something like this, everybody but people that are into that would get behind exposing these motherfuckers, but
Exactly.
either everything is run by a pedophile or people just don't see it that way. You know what I mean? It's weird to me. Which, I mean, we do know that pedos run deep in governments. Look at Prince Andrew and Bill Clinton and freaking our current president. I mean, Clinton went to that island, I don't remember how many times, and freaking Joe Biden, there was so much video footage of him sniffing kids and saying really weird stuff about kids. And yeah, it's, and then you got these motherfuckers that want to, maps or whatever. They want to say, oh, it's an orientation. Yeah, fuck you. Fucking bullet in your head should be your orientation. How about that, motherfucker?
Mm-hmm. Well, our current president and our last president. flight logs show that Donald Trump also flew on Epstein's private jet multiple times. So both, the former one and the current one.
He didn't go to the island though, did he?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think he did. I don't think there's a record of him going to the island. So whether he went or not could be,
Okay.
something.
Yeah. Well, no.
But
Yeah.
But he was on the Lolita Express over a dozen times, which that was the jet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's record of him flying on the jet, but I don't think there was record of him actually going to the island.
Who are you voting for then? What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
People asking who I'm voting for. It's not guaranteed it's going to be Biden and Trump. I hope Trump doesn't run. I hope Trump is banned from running.
Oh, I think it's going to be DeSantis going against Biden. Unless the Democrats can figure out a way of getting Biden out. But he has said he's running again. And usually a sitting president, if they say they're running again, even if somebody does primary against them, they don't usually go very far.
Nobody's going to primary against a sitting president.
I don't think so either.
Ever. That's why nobody primaried against Trump, even though Trump, they would have lost significantly. And
I think so too.
It slaps the party in the face too. Whenever you do that, whenever the party has a leader and you're in the party and you're running against him, no, that doesn't make it. It's a bad look for the whole party. So it'll never happen.
You're talking about taking the channels down and all. I'm really surprised they've not started hitting the decoy channels.
Oh, they'll be next.
You think so?
I mean,
yeah.
Just the phone calls that they have is, a lot worse than the video that they struck on me.
That's what I was just gonna say. The decoy channels are actually more graphic than the catches,
Yeah. I mean, I listened to Sammy and I listened to Sabrina tonight, and it got pretty graphic. So I'm really surprised that they haven't been hit. I hope they don't get it.
Yes, they will. What, Richard?
Terrence, I think that's for y'all's prime minister. That ain't for our president. Terrence says Southwest Jeff for 2024 president, but I think that's going to be the prime minister up there.
Oh no! Nobody's going to challenge. No, you want to bet? Nobody's going to challenge Biden for president. Nobody is going to challenge him for the Democratic nominee. I guarantee you that. It's going to be Biden versus whoever the fuck. I'm guessing DeSantis, because Trump needs to be banned from running again. Yeah, they told me Richard in particular something about child abuse or child something or other. He's not running? Okay, then it's going to be.
Richard says Tommy for Treasury Secretary. All right,
that'd be great.
Edward, if he made United States a 501c3, would that wipe our debt away?
Oh yeah, sure.
No, it's just the other countries would be able to write it off on their taxes when they take our money.
Oh, okay. So when they take our money, when we take their money, we give them a receipt, right?
Yeah, of course. All they got to do is ask for it.
Yep.
and wait.
Yeah, Sabrina, what did he mean by that? That your voice was his security blanket? I tell you, I don't see how these women can decoy. They much stronger than me because I'd last about a minute with them, and I'd tell them off over the telephone.
Yeah, that's
Terrence says
like
not
I
true, but
never.
in September she said she'll never run again. Sorry, she hit the campaign trail for the New York governor spot, but she's never running for president again. She's campaigning for the New York governor. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. I was just gonna say I never had any intention of decoying. I actually got tricked into it because I didn't think I'd be able to handle it. Um, you know, I was with Tori, friends with Tori early on before she even had her own channel, and I was when she was decoying for AZ. It started out you can only use your device so many times to create accounts, like for Kick or whatever, and then I think after like 5 times you can't create anymore. So I was using my device to my phone to create accounts for her, and she'd tell me what to put and whatever and stuff. Then one day she said, "Okay, just make up some details, blah blah blah," and then she sent me. Usually she would just send me one picture to put on it, and then I would give her the password in an email, and that somebody would take it over. And then one day she sent me, like 12 pictures to put on there. And I'm like, well, this is weird, but okay, whatever. So I get it all built up, and she's like, okay. And usually she would give me the name to use, but she's like, make up a name. So I made up a name. Actually, my decoy's last name was Dahmer. But so anyway, I get it all set up, and she's like, all right, you're a decoy now. I'm like, God damn it. So I did it. I mean, I handled it okay. I did throw my phone across the room a couple of times, but there's a certain satisfaction of knowing that I'm a middle-aged motherfucker, and there's another middle-aged motherfucker on the other end of the line, but he thinks I'm fucking 14. There's a certain satisfaction to that, and then seeing AZ or PCI walk up on them, pretty satisfying.
Yeah. Yo, Angela, I did too. I got a strike too. That's crazy.
Bill, did you use your voice changer when you was decoying?
I never did. I never did calls. I was strictly my main account was Kick. I was strictly a text decoy, and then um, if Tori needed one to do her thing, and she would say, "Hey, who's got what?" or she would look at it. We had an evidence locker on Discord, and like all of our chat logs and everything got uploaded into that evidence locker, so that AZ or Tori or whoever could just go in and look at it, and then she would kind of pick from there or talk to us and see who she was going to call next. So I never did any call. There is no fucking way I could pull off. It's been a long time since I was a 14-year-old girl in real life. So there's really no way I could pull off that voice.
Well, Sabrina had a call tonight, and she wasn't sure the guy wasn't using a voice changer. And Bill scared me to death. I thought it was you or great grandma that was on the other end of that call. I tell you, worried me to death. Well, folks, it's 4 o'clock here in the east. I'm going to bid you all a fine night, and y'all have not just a great night, but a better tomorrow. And I'll talk to you then.
Yep. I dropped the link for Angela to come up and tell us what she got her strike for.
Hi,
Have a good one,
Yeah,
Edward.
I just put her up.
Hi, Phil.
Thanks
Hi,
for coming on,
Nevermore.
Nevermore.
Hi
Hello,
there.
Angela.
Hi. So yeah, I started a stream this evening. We were on Clovis's channel, Edward and I's friend, and she had done a video about something else. And at the end, I got up on the panel and we were, talking and stuff. And then I said, well, I got to go. I'm going to make chili beans. And she's like, what? You're going to make them? How do you make them? So we got into this really funny chili bean conversation. And our friend Nick got up there and we were just, they were like, is it bean soup? And I'm like, I don't know what bean soup is. So we were just having fun with this talk. And so I said, you know what? I'll just go live. I said, I've got some dishes to do and whatever. So I went live and it was I was less than 10 minutes into the live stream. The title of the video, making cornbread and chili beans or something like that. And then in the description, I tagged chili beans, I think, and cooking, or I don't know, something like that. And then I wrote the big bean footage because Clovis wanted me to name the video the big bean footage. Her Nick thought that would be funny for some reason. I didn't really get it, but I thought it was okay, whatever. If they think it's funny, I'll. So I put that in the description, the big bean footage. I was live for less than 10 minutes and it got hit. And it literally said, spamming, scamming, and using deceptive practices, just like my coloring live stream, Edward.
Wow.
Just like the coloring live stream that I did. They took a coloring stream down. I was sitting there coloring for 4 hours talking to chatters.
That's crazy.
That was in 2021. And then now this one. So that's someone hitting the channel, right?
Yeah. I would think
There's
so.
nothing about that's scamming, spamming, or deceptive practices.
No,
nothing. I mean, I even had like the cutting board out and, the bell pepper sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's got it in for you. You got any angry exes?
No, I have a lunatic lady that we were on a panel for last night. I got on someone's panel, yesterday at about 3 p.m. and didn't get off the panel until like 6:30 this morning. And yeah, and Becky Dean. Oh man. And then the night before that was James and Jesse's. Huh?
Did you and her make up?
Becky Dean?
Yeah, I'm just
no, I even called her the C word.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. I said the bitch word a lot and the C word. I was like, you know what? And I told her to, I said some good stuff, Edward. She deserved it. She deserved it. You know what? She deserved it. She deserved every single bit of it. And she deserves whatever else.
No, absolutely.
She does. She does.
Congrats and shit. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I don't take kindly to that, but, yeah. So, and there's few others. She's got like a couple of friends left that she hasn't burned, I mean, would any of you go into a channel that has like, we'll just use the number between 20 and 40 people, okay, at any given chat room. Say there's 3 chat rooms going, 3 different live streams. You're all cross-pocketing, okay, on a regular basis. And you're not liked in any of those channels.
Wow.
I know. What was that?
I think it's Edward having a problem. Go ahead.
Okay. If you think you're not liked, okay, no, not think. If you're not liked, you see a chat and it's a room full of people that do not like you because you have fucked them over badly, okay?
Angela, hey, can you refresh real quick?
Yeah.
I think it's you, actually.
Okay, probably is. Hold on.
Yeah, you sound better.
She sounds...
No, you don't.
Hold on. Sometimes
Edward, you sound terrible, but like I can hear her just fine.
it's probably me though.
Yeah, I think it's her though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. We mess with this stuff once in a while. Okay, did I fix it?
Yeah, that's no.
Nope. Okay, hold on. Did I fix it?
Here, I might fix it.
You sound crystal clear the whole time to me. It's Edward that I think is having the problem, but I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I am thinking you're right.
Okay, let me refresh then because I tried 2 different microphones. So hang on. I'll refresh.
Yeah, I'm switching mine around too.
Yeah, Angela, you sound fine. You have all along.
Okay.
But anyway, you were saying you were talking about going into streams where nobody likes you. I can identify with that. Go ahead with your story.
Right, like why would you? If you're a victim, okay, if you're claiming you're a victim already, okay, you're a victim and you've been a victim for 5 to 7 years on YouTube. Okay, you've already been a victim. And you're still a victim. And you've already ruined it with everybody for all these years, old people and current people. Okay. And now everybody knows what you're about. And there's only 5 people left that like you. All right. And it's because of what you've done your own self and what you've shown everybody in all these pockets. Right. So why would she come into these chats where she knows the people don't like her, and she comes in there picking fights? Okay, like picking them. She literally got up on the panel and accused all of us of saying something about a personal family member of hers. And we were all like looking at each other on panel going, what is she talking about? She's like making stuff up. Like as it's happening, she's making it up in front of all these people. Like, you guys just talked about my blah, 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 blah. And there's 6 of us on panel going, what? Huh? What? And then we're asking the chatters, all right, there's 40 people in here. Did we talk about this? And she's just going nutso. So she's like throwing noodles at the wall to see what's going to stick. And you can ask her, okay, what's your issue? Why are you so angry? What did I do to you? Give me 3 things I did to you. Just give me 3 of them. Okay. Since you hate me so bad, give me 3 things. She can't even give me 1. I mean, if I'm mad at someone, I can tell you why I'm mad at them. I can tell you at least 3 things of why I'm mad at them.
And
you know
this
what I
woman
mean?
used to be one of Angela's best friends on YouTube too.
Yeah, she was a very close friend. And then when she didn't want to be my friend anymore, she like put all my personal information out, made up all kinds of stuff that's not true. Like everything that came out of her mouth was a lie.
I can identify with that.
Like everything. And I was like, what is she saying? I was tripping out because this lady is up there preaching to the public that, like, you know, all these different things. And I'm sitting there going, what? You know, when you didn't do something and you don't do those things, and there's a person that was your friend that knows you didn't do any of that, like knew you, and they're just making up shit just to do it. I guess I don't know why, you know. And I think it's to create hate and divide. Like,
yeah, they're just trying to turn people against you.
Yes, like make people hate me, you know. And it's like, Becky, people already.
Let me ask you this:
they're not going to just hate me.
Does she go into a whole bunch of people's DMs and try to turn them against you, and then deny she did it, even though you have the proof?
She's not doing that stuff. She just straight up gets up and makes lies up out of her mouth, and then documents stuff with her mouth. Like, she doesn't ever show proof of any of the things that she says. None. There's no proof. There's no. I've told her, put it up on your screen. Do it. Put it up there. Show it. Put it out there for the world to see it. You know? Because people don't turn like that. It's not like this one lady's going to say this crap and like all my pockets of peeps I hang out with are going to just hate me already. They've seen me. They've talked to me. I panel up. I show myself. I talk. You know, I go live all the time myself. Generally, people know me as a friendly person, you know. But yeah, but she's not just like going at me. She's going at like a few other people all at this, like every panel she's hitting, she's attacking. So after she came and attacked us, she then went over to 19's channel, Edward, and
Yeah.
cried on the panel to him and Katie. Cried, saying we were talking about her family member.
Yep, she'll go to Monty's next, and anybody who's in the truther community, if you hear 19 or Monty, you know who we're talking about.
Yeah. So 19 came over. He came over to us and said, just want to ask what's going on because Becky's over there like having a total breakdown of something you guys did to her over here. So I'm just over here to see what's going on. He was totally calm. And
yeah, because he can't stand Becky's bitch ass either.
No, we told him. He could see the chat for himself. You know what I'm saying? He's not a stupid man.
No, yeah.
And
Agent 19 is really smart.
So we're like, oh my gosh, like we didn't even. I said, look at the chat. Even I said, you can rewind and hear yourself that we never said anything like that. You know. So then she left from there and went over to another channel. Even so. She's losing it bad, you know?
Well, I mean, people will figure out what she's about, and
yeah,
the only way to stop her is to organize everybody to not let her go on their panels anymore, you know?
And it's the men who mushy up. The men let her get away with it for some weird ass reason. The men don't keep their balls. They don't. They get like, even though they know what she's all about. And she's...
Well, let me ask you this. Is she hot?
No. Edward, you tell him.
No.
No.
Okay. Well, no,
and I would say if she was, because I think I know what a hot chick looks like, okay?
No. I believe you. I'm just saying that, like, when a girl's hot or she offers to fuck you, guys will overlook a lot of shit that we shouldn't overlook. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I appreciate that too. But no, there's like no, I don't know, maybe because she's good at manipulating and she'll start her crying stuff and, you know, all that. But the guys fall for it every time. And it's like, it drives me insane because it's like, no, she's putting herself out there like that, you know?
Well, I mean, that shit works too. Girl I was dating, the only reason she was dating me is because she wanted me to kill her ex-boyfriend.
Oh,
you know,
shit.
and she'd be crying on my shoulder and shit. And yeah, well, something happened and I got a bit of a reputation. And she wanted me to kill her ex-boyfriend. And that was the whole thing. And like I knew something was off the whole time, but man, she could deep throat like nobody's business. So I just kind of, you know, kept it going for a while.
Right.
And she'd cry on my shoulder. And the guy was an asshole, but I don't believe everything that she told me about him.
Right.
And you know, I already kind of had it figured out, but her best friend came to me. She's like, the only reason she's fucking you is because she wants you to kill her ex-boyfriend. I'm like, yeah, I know. I was going to keep letting her fuck me and then tell her I ain't going to do it.
But you were getting it. That's funny.
Which is how it happened. But
that's funny. Oh my gosh. Victoria says, I like the ugly girls. That way I know I'm safe.
You ain't safe with them either, Vic. Trust me.
I know I was going to say safe. Those can be some of the real crazy ones too. That it's a lie. No one's going to make a fool. See, Katie's, that's where I'm at. Not with lies. I won't tolerate it. And if you ignore them, they still keep running their mouth. They don't stop. So the whole thing, like a lot of people say, just ignore them, they'll stop. They don't. One of our community members left for an entire year. Okay. A year. The pockets were still doing the same stuff, talking about her, no matter what she did. So she literally left for a whole year. And people kept going at her no matter what. So it really doesn't, like if you do the whole ignore thing, they still do it. You know?
Yeah.
And for people like me, it's really hard to ignore certain things, certain things. I'm not one that goes like crazy over everything or get all hyphy over every little thing. It takes a certain like button to be pushed with me that makes me want to, be like, no, and panel up and do all that for hours and hours and hours where everyone's yelling and screaming and acting like crazy people.
Yeah, I
That's her
wouldn't know
right
what any
there.
of that.
That's her right there. Is she hot?
Yeah.
No. No. Not no, that's a tiny little picture, but I would say, not from what I'm seeing right now. Hold on, let me blow that up a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
We'll
zoom that in.
we will let the audience. Oh God, nope. Never mind. I'm putting it back. Make it go away. Make it go away.
Yeah, I have a better one too.
Well, don't show it here until
I'm not gonna
Edward's
do. I'm not gonna do any of that.
After Edward's strike is over. It's fine, but for right now, we need this channel.
Yeah,
so that Edward can use
totally.
it because
I totally agree. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, shit, damn. I know when I was reading in here on your thing, he got a strike. I was like, what? I was like,
yeah, that's
and I was like, that's why I was typing in chat. I was like, so did I. I was like, this is so bizarre.
yeah. I mean that's part of the reason why I even started this channel is in case something happened to his or Locke's or whatever. But
Right.
so yeah, it's coming in handy now.
Right. I was almost going to use a friend's channel tonight. Tacos offered me her sugar tacos channel tonight to do the chili beans, but then we ended up just talking privately and hanging out and bullshitting. So I was like, screw going live. I'll just Aiken and a few of us hung out. Sugar tacos.
Is that an innuendo or?
No, it's her screen name.
I think it's kind of an innuendo. Yeah, but yeah, that's what she goes by.
Oh, are you talking about the taco thing?
I don't know.
Okay. Like what a guy would think of?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So the mind in the gutter, right? Okay. So we were laughing about that last night on panel too, because the guys go nuts, and it's that she told the story of how she got the name. And
see, I missed that.
Yeah, and it's nothing like that. But all the guys revert to sweet taco, and these guys in the middle of the night, they start talking like that. And we just all start cracking up about it because it's funny.
Like that dude on James D's, whoever, I don't even know who that guy is, but yeah.
Is it La Meow? La Meow, who's Sebastian.
Yeah. No, the other guy, Lucky, whatever his name is. He
Lucky.
Flirting with Colleen for
yes,
the whole night,
yes, all that. Yes, it's so funny. But no, she told the story like twice now of how she got it. Her other channel's Tacos, Colts, and Cats. So but she's on her sugar taco, but it has nothing to do with that. But of course, it's always, how sweet is your taco, sugar taco? That kind of stuff. She just laughs. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Only one way to find out. I'd rather eat a sweet taco than a fish taco. I can tell you that.
See, that's where the conversation was going last night when we had moments of laughter and sickness. We went that route.
I'm going to say this right now, and I can tell you from personal experience that having sex with Richard B is like shooting pool with a rope.
There you have it.
Yep.
So yeah, I got a strike today too. So my
what's yours about?
Okay, so I posted some chat logs up there on my channel. And the chat logs apparently was promoting dangerous practices with children or whatever, because it was chat logs with a decoy said her age or whatever, and it was she was talking to a predator, and I
okay, right, okay.
Had an issue. Yeah, they had an issue with that. So
really. So what did they get you? What was the Like mine was deceptive practices. What was yours?
Mine was literally, it said child abuse or child something or other.
Oh shit. Oh my God.
So I'm gonna try to get, because I got I have enough subs to where I can live chat with YouTube whenever I want. So I'm gonna wait for this UK PP2 guy to get to wake up, because he's in the UK, and because he's beat a lot of these strikes before. Now they took his channel down though. So I'm gonna see what I can say to get that strike lifted beforehand. But for right now, I'm out for a week. So
me too. Yeah. It's like, what? And this is what I've been doing from my surgery recovery. Like, live streaming and doing that stuff more now. And it's like, what? 7 days? I'm an addict. I need to stream.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's crazy.
What?
You used to stream sometimes, but now it's like every day you got to stream.
It's all the time.
So,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It can be 11 o'clock at night, whatever. Yeah. Yep. It's
so they get you addicted to streaming, and then you can't do it anymore for 7 days.
Yeah, and it's fun to do, I mean, I like going around to all my friends and getting on all their panels too, I like doing all that.
I used to go on panels quite a bit, but I just don't really like it anymore. So fuck it. If somebody asks me to, I will. But
okay, yeah.
It's just not my circle. Oh yeah, I've been accused of burning shit down. I've been accused of bombing shit. I've been accused of what else did I do?
Helping me make PCR test kits.
Yeah, right.
And you
stealing shit from truckers.
Yep, Clovis and you helped us do that. You helped Sugar Shine blow up Portnages.
Yeah.
You hang around with a drug addict, meaning me. I'm the pothead mama.
Didn't you murder somebody's daughter too?
I killed somebody's daughter.
Oh yeah, he was in I was in that cult too, by the way. It was a blood murderous cult, I think is what she calls it, or something like that, of her daughter. And it's like Edward was a little kid. Like this old lady makes up stories of certain pockets, and we used to watch the lady, and then all of a sudden we became part of the story as well. And then we were like, wow, like all of us are in so many different states. We don't even know how we accomplished all this.
So just to freak her out, I told her that my mom knew Whitey Bulger, because she did. And I told her that my dad knew Jerry Angiulo, which if you look him up, he's dead now, but he was an Italian hitman up there in Boston. So yeah, then she was like, he's got his mob connections or some bullshit, whatever the fuck, So it's ridiculous.
The chat's learning some things, Edward. Big Dickhead says, so YouTube has a naughty circle and Ed is in it, and he's laughing. It's like, yeah, him and I are old friends from the past, and we keep a lot of track of each other all the time.
This one psycho, her name is Denise Matto, Matteau. She came up with all these stories about all of us. It's pretty funny.
Of all these different pockets of YouTube, though, that we didn't know, and now we know them, and we get along all together. She's like put so many people together that we've met truckers because of her. We've met just all kinds of different pockets because of her telling these outlandish stories that these people would seek our channels out to see what kind of crazy people we were. And then they found out, no, we're not hijacking truckers. We're not making PCR test kits. We're not stealing from supply stores.
Oh yeah, Truth Bomb and I stole toilet paper out of the fucking toilet paper.
Oh, that's right. You guys were stealing toilet paper. Yeah, I mean, she was putting everybody into these stories. And now we've been connected with these other people for several years now that we still chat with now to this day because of this lady. So she's kicked off YouTube, okay, you guys? But she's on Twitter now. And she knows how to do Twitter live streams. So there's one guy in the community who we met because of her that does live streams, I don't know, maybe once every 2 weeks or so. And he'll do them for hours. He'll start in the evening and we'll go for hours. And sometimes there's a full panel and there's lots of chatters, and he shows all the Denise Twitter streams. So we all go over to his and basically watch them all together. You know what Denise is doing on Twitter and who's being put with who and who's blowing this up and who's killing who and who's stealing what. You know, some people get real pissed. Oh, there she is. Yes. That song.
Yeah, that's her.
She
That's
sings,
Denise.
"We shall overcome." She sings a song with her hands like that. We shall overcome.
Oh,
Anyway,
wow.
yes. I can't even sing it because it's just too funny. Hey, Nick, how's it going?
Alex
Oh,
Rosen
the ringleader. Yes, I was a ringleader.
Alex actually had run-ins with Denise.
What? Really?
Yeah. Yep. I have it on my
Wow.
other channel. It's on unlisted or something, but Alex has had run-ins with Denise before.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
Are you on your computer or phone?
I'm on my big computer.
Okay, well, hang on. You'll get a link. Maybe you can play it.
I will.
All right.
I'm already having problems sleeping.
Well, stand by, y'all. It's real brief. Alex jumped up on her panel.
Are we ruining any topics going on here, though?
I think we were done with everything. We're just fucking around now, I think.
Okay. You're okay,
Yeah,
Phil?
go ahead.
Okay. I just don't
Yeah,
want
yeah, go ahead. Do it
Yeah,
now. Do whatever you want.
It's nothing that's going to get you in trouble. It's just funny stuff.
I don't give. I'm always in trouble anyway. If it's not this, it'll be something else. I do not give a fuck about my channel,
so I guess I'm in the right crowd over here then.
Yeah, I mean, just don't show your titties unless it's like you can send them to me privately. Just don't show them here.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't porn bomb. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, don't worry about that part. I've seen that happen. I'm like, what the hell is these people doing? Victor says, who is that lady? Maybe it's me. I'm Angela. Hi.
So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna shut this down at least by the 2-hour mark because I'm a cheapskate and I only use the free StreamYard. I want to save time for if Edward needs this for something important, or I never have anything important, but in case I do. But besides that, I just took a bunch of pills and they're going to be kicking in about a half an hour. So I need to get the fuck off of here.
Okay. Yeah. Whenever you need to.
Yeah. So do whatever you want though.
All right, here it's only a minute and 47 seconds. It's in the private chat, Angela. If you can click it on there.
Thank you, Terrence, for the introduction. Vic, Angela, Vic. Okay. Daisy, hi Daisy.
And she lives in Corpus Christi, and Alex was going to stop by her place next time he's in Corpus Christi, and but I don't know if that's still going to happen. But.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to pause it. Edward was my teacher on how to share, how to do StreamYards, how to put the links in, how to do this, that, the other. His shows would go so smooth like a dime.
Edward's teaching me I have a way with women, but it's the wrong way. I mean, it's a way, but he's teaching me how to talk to them so I won't get pepper sprayed. So hopefully that'll go well.
Edward's good. He's so good. So you don't mind these people know that this your other channel, Edward?
Oh, I don't care. Half of them already know it. So
yeah, okay. All right. I'm so protective over that. Okay. Phil.
Because I type with that channel all the time, so anyone who's a mod can just fucking go to the channel anyway, So
yeah. Okay. All right. Phil. When you have,
I know I got to give you. I got to give you permission to play it, but I don't see it up in my thing yet. So
Okay. It should be there. I put it there.
Well, let me look.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Oh man, it's not. Okay, there we go. My phone is so cold, it's not reading my fingers. That's why it wouldn't go.
Shoot.
So
okay, so
all right, but you're good now.
All right, here we go.
Who you are? Just a second. Okay.
Hey, so I heard you called me a predator the other day.
Oh yeah.
Who are you? I think I recognize your face, but
I saw this
territory that I can occupy that the predators
I remember.
Because I kind of gentrified. Hey, so hello, my name's Predator. What I do is I basically infiltrate predators' territories and gentrify where predators live. So I heard you call me a predator, ma'am. Why is that?
Oh,
hello?
Are you Alex? Are you Alex?
No, my name's Predator, actually.
Okay, removed from screen. A very well-established journalist. Already identified this guy. He's with one of the predator poacher. Now he doesn't want to answer questions. Obviously, he wants to play games. I didn't call him a predator. He calls himself a predator. A poacher. 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 Look that up. What does that mean? The predator poacher groups do have sex offenders playing that role. Just like the trailer park has.
We're the trailer park.
L'Oreal.
We're the trailer park, by the way.
Yep.
Okay, so I wanted to.
The trailer park has.
I want to show you something.
Okay.
Look who she. So here's another thing. Okay, see how on the screen she has 19 watching. It says right. Started 66 minutes ago. She only has a few people in the chat because she deletes everybody and bans everybody. So all these people are the same people. Love is no coward and laugh a lot is Rustic, who right. Rustic.
Yep.
That's Rustic. She's been deleted under 2 accounts. One night, I sat and tried to go into fight with her, and I made 5 Angela G accounts. 5. And every time I'd make one and go in, they got banned quicker than I could make them. I stopped at 5.
So this is the woman that said that we killed her daughter, and we,
yes,
we were doing all that stuff we talked about earlier. This is what this woman says.
Yep, it's pretty funny. James D's live again, full panel.
Yeah, back when all that was going on, when with the Alex video, Edward had told me about her accusing him of murdering her daughter and all that kind of stuff. When I troll people, I use my regular account, and I went to troll her a little bit, and I was banned after like 5 comments, and I wasn't even getting that bad yet. So,
okay.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, that's troll dedication. I don't know who these people are, right? Yeah, she's crazy. But I don't know. I guess I'll let Bill take off and probably head it over to James D's to fall asleep watching that.
So it's Vic was wondering. So it's the lady that lies all the time, not the old lady, but the gal I was talking about before when I first came on. Blazing Scar, Becky Dean. That's that one.
Mm-hmm. That's yeah.
She's a professional YouTube manipulator, professional victimhood. And then this one is Denise, and she's on Twitter, and she used to go by Truth Convoy. Denise, Truth Convoy.
Oh, quick question, Edward. Can you just not go live, or can you not upload videos either?
I can't upload videos either. That's why.
And we can't do community posts either.
Nope. That's why
We
Okay,
can't do
okay.
anything except comment and go on. We can go on, do everything else. We just cannot. We cannot stream and we cannot community post.
Yep. That's why I
Okay.
made the
Yeah.
second channel so I can still post videos at least. You know,
Yeah.
I might not go live on that channel, but I can at least post my videos. That way I can.
Yeah. So I made a second channel. You know, I had it. I've only got 20 subs on that one though, so not many. So I thought
The
tonight.
second channel in here too, if you want.
Yeah, the Firewoman channel. And so I thought, well, I'll just go live on it. Well, I didn't realize when you go into StreamYard to add another location,
Mm-hmm.
after you do that one little step process, it takes 24 hours.
Yeah,
So
that's
like
every channel.
I
Yep.
didn't remember that part. I would have done that a while back if I knew I had to do that. You know, like I didn't know that.
Right.
I forgot.
Yeah. You gotta act like you're going live so that way you can set yourself up for live streaming on
Yeah.
YouTube before you can. Yeah, otherwise it is 24 hours. It's true. I forgot about that too. I better do that.
Okay. Somebody remind me later to goddamn tools are already kicking in. Somebody remind me later today to post all this on both my Instagram accounts. That way people can find Edward. Hopefully you'll get your 50 subs to go live on your second channel pretty quick. I
Look,
think you will.
We already got a cunt taco in here.
What? Hold on.
Can't talk. Man, some people are quick with the troll accounts.
Where am I at?
Do you enjoy knowing Red touches his wood as you have your way with your hardwood and veneer, or is it creepy?
Let's see. Cunt with a taco. Do you enjoy knowing Red touches his wood as you have your own way with your hardwood and veneer, or is it creepy? In hardwood.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, Terrence, because you know how I am when I get into that Ambien. I can't fucking, I don't remember. I probably wouldn't even remember this.
You know, I was listening to one of your streams one night and you were talking about that Ambien. I didn't come in here and say anything about it because I was like, I don't know. Like, I was subbed to your channel. I knew it was because of Edward, but I was like, have I been in there before? Or am I just subbed? You know, I couldn't gauge if I should come in or not. And, but I was listening. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I was listening to you talk about that Ambien, and my aunt was taking that a long time ago. And she was finding herself up in the middle of the night, making her coffee drink for the morning, like her Frappuccino with the blender and all of that. And
I've cooked 5-course meals. Yeah. I cooked 5-course meals while I was asleep and didn't know it till next day.
Yep. She said she'd wake
Walmart.
up. Yeah, see, she said she'd wake up with food all over and food in bed, and you know, she had to stop taking it. It just was really,
I wake up, I literally live in the woods. And I wake up in fucked up places all the time. I'll go live and not realize I've done it. I don't know if it's like this for you guys, but for me, if I go live without StreamYard, it automatically saves to private, and I have to unprivate it if I want people to see it, which is good because I say shit that I wouldn't normally say.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I've done that in the car just twice recently. But yeah, that's I've heard some pretty bad things about Ambien as far as those sorts of stories go. Like, you could really hurt yourself, you know, or go drive, or really serious stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you'd have to find something to replace it for sleeping, you know.
That's the thing. I'll stay awake for days if I don't take something to knock me out.
Have you tried cannabis products?
Yeah, it doesn't work for me. It either does nothing at all, or it makes me feel ways I don't ever want to feel again. I wish to God, because I take some heavy narcotic painkillers too.
Okay.
And
Okay.
if I could get away with just using pot, I would.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's got to be better than the shit that I'm taking, and part of it
Okay.
is because like I mix all this shit together and then add alcohol on top of it, and it sometimes
Oh,
doesn't end well.
alcohol. Yeah, and that causes
Mm-hmm.
a lot of inflammation right on itself.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's hard. That's rough. That is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not addicted to alcohol. I'm not addicted to Ambien, but I am 100% addicted to the pain pills.
Right.
And I
Right.
do that. I do enjoy the. Actually, I don't think I'm going to do cocaine anymore because it's not
Yeah,
fun
I heard
now.
you
But
talking about that too. I was like, wow, he's just puts it right out there. He's just a real true dude.
I don't
You
give a
know?
fuck, man.
Yeah.
Fuck what people think.
I like people that are just like, be who you are. Like, don't be somebody you're not. Like, just be who you are. You know? I think that's a better way to be. And if people like you, they do, and they don't, they don't. And that's how I feel. Like, you know what? You like me, you
Right.
don't, you don't. You're gonna take me how I
Exactly.
am. I'm not gonna be a
Right.
different
Not
person.
not going to change for anyone.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no.
I have no desire to impress people that I don't know, don't like,
Mhm,
and don't care
mhm,
about.
mhm. Right.
And the ones that I do know and do like and do care about, they accept me for what I am. I mean, they might lecture me a little bit about like, hey, we're worried you're gonna die and shit like that, but
Mhm.
which sucks. Uh,
Hey, good
Right.
night,
but they still
Sarah.
accept me,
Right.
Good
Sweet
night,
dreams,
Sarah.
Sarah.
See you next time.
Good night, Sarah.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Well,
I said all I
thanks.
needed to say. Everyone subbed to my second channel, y'all. And Angela, if you want to, I mean, I don't know if you want these people over there on yours, but they're subbed
Well,
to
of
your first
course.
channel, so may as well, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
y-
So, what's
I
your
like.
second channel?
I'm gonna do. Did you do my first channel art? Let me. I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
drop them both real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Well, Angela's not modded, I don't think, is she?
Oh
I
shit,
can't tell
really?
on StreamYard, but I don't think she's. Somebody can drop her link. That's cool. But I'm warning you, Angela. You do not want these motherfuckers over there on your channel. I'm telling you that right now.
I got a good mod.
All right, cool. I'll get you. That's another thing. Somebody remind me to. I keep forgetting to mod certain people. I gotta. You know how you gotta wait till the chat post and then go back and mod them that way, or at least that's how I have
Yeah.
to do it.
Did my link
And I
show
always
up?
forget. But
No, but go ahead and drop it in a private chat. I don't think you're a mod in here.
No. Okay. Let me go back to.
If you type in Angela G, her main channel should come right up.
Here, I'll
But
put.
I
I'll
don't know about
type.
her new channel though.
I'll just type in the room and somebody can click on me.
Oh yeah, I'm on. Oh, with your new channel, right?
This is my original, and then I'll
Okay.
come in with Firewoman right now.
All right, cool. That'll work.
Okay.
Terrence is a mod. Maybe Terrence can hook that up.
Yeah, they'll do it because they're doing links right now. Switch account. Here we go, and we're gonna get Firewoman.
Bill, is Tech still gay?
That's not Firewoman.
yes, 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 yes. You can't. I mean, you can take the dick out of the boy, but you can't take the boy out. Well, no, that don't make sense, does it? But you know what I mean.
Okay.
Bill's trying to
Now.
cancel himself today. He'll be the next one voted off
Okay.
the island with it.
Dude,
With
I've
a
been
statement
canceled
like
like
that.
30 times.
Oh, I
Okay,
know.
now I gotta
Yep.
duplicate this page. I'm probably gonna make us. Okay, hold on. I'm doing some insane stuff right now. Okay. Here's my Firewoman. Okay, subscribe. Okay. So the Firewoman
There we go.
is my backup channel. Awesome. And then if you can do my backup channel, which is Firewoman. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Who's a racist, Red Hood?
Okay. Now I'm going to get out of Firewoman. All
All right, there we go.
Close
Yeah,
it.
Terrence has got you.
Maybe I can get a date with Tech and be safe. I'm not dating a crazy person. Oh, Vic, I don't know.
Thanks, you guys. I appreciate that. Awesome. Second channel. Perfect. Terrence did my first channel and then labeled it my second channel. That is awesome. Thank you.
Vic did too. Thanks, y'all.
Yes, that's great, you guys. Yeah, and come visit me. I usually just hang out. Sometimes we do topics, mostly hang out now. When I do
If you
topics,
like-
no one's interested.
If you like weed, you'll love our channel too.
Yeah, I did. And I'll do, if you guys want to know anything about cannabis, just go leave me a comment on my first channel. And I'm getting ready because you remember Fash, right, Edward?
Yeah.
She showed up on my panel a couple weeks ago. Pointed Stick was up there. Freaking Truth Bomb showed up. KL showed up.
I thought she had a problem.
Me too. Showed right on up.
But now she's cool with you though.
Yeah. It's weird. It was weird. It is weird.
You guys gonna hang out and get some coffee or something?
I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. She gave me some lame story about her phone and her phone number and just lies.
You probably asked her what the fuck happened, right?
I did. I was like, do you still have my number? Oh, well, I had to change it was just a bunch of lies, And once I started hearing that come out of her mouth, I was just like, okay, So I go to her. She puts out, she did a stream one day. I went over there. But, I just know how she is.
Didn't her and the bank robber become friends? And then it was just kind of like, after that, it was kind of like she fucked the rest of us,
Well, she did that tarot card reading at the end and made the whole thing blow up because the 10 card came up and it really was real. And everybody said she staged the tarot card reading and she didn't. Right. This is what she does. She did not stage it. Regardless if people believe it or not. Okay. She did not stage it.
But after that, I thought her and 10 were cool with each other.
Then, so she came back around a few years ago, like when her and I were friends, right? And was leaving, like going to in-serves under different accounts. And then she'd bust herself out because it's like, oh, we used to be able to click on the channels back then. And so, it was like, oh, Fasha's got a new channel now, And then she just kept like taking her channels down, turning comments off, like does weird things, So I just know she's a weird chick, Pointed Stick thinks she's hot. It's funny. I'm like, are you serious? I go, do you know she wears stuff all over her head and stuff? Like, do you know that? Like yeah, like I'm telling he used to make fun of my hippie ways, like, and I don't even wear things like that. And I don't know, he thinks she's attractive. And I was like, she's I just didn't think it would be like his type, I guess. Like, you know what I mean?
You thought this community was bad. There's a whole lot, of psychos all over YouTube.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. Yep. And I'm over here hiding. Nobody knows of this channel. Well, do they, Edward?
I don't think so. No, not even Kim or Clovis or Nick is probably the only one that knows of this channel.
So only me and Nick then. Yes. Nick, we're safe.
Yeah, for now.
For now. It's kind I have a few people that come to my channel too and they feel safe, like they're hiding because nobody knows, my little channel, So, all right, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Thank you, Phil. Have a good night.
Hey, no problem, Angela. You take it easy.
Okay, you too. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for having me. Thanks, Katie's. Love you, Edward.
Okay. Love you
too. All right, bye.
All right, yeah, Bill, thanks for going live. Yeah, that's crazy.
No problem, man. I mean,
PvP's channel's down.
half
That's
the
terrible.
yeah, half the reason I made this channel was in case something happened to yours, because I mean, I think we could all see this coming. Tommy did the same thing with Blue's channel. They just kept, reporting, and finally it worked. So yeah, anyway, here we are. The problem is right now is like, no, people aren't getting my notifications, or they're getting them really late or whatever. So I don't know, but we'll do the best we can. And tomorrow, I guess Terrence is going to remind me, and I'll put up everything on both my Instagram accounts. And
yeah, I appreciate
okay,
that.
yeah. People just go to like all the Discords or Guildards or whatever the fuck you're in. Go in there and tell people what happened, and drop the links to Edward's second channel, and also advise them that he could be on this channel for for
Yeah,
the
I
week if he
might go
has to or
live.
whatever. But
I think I'll post the videos on my main channel, but I might go live on this one or something. We'll figure it out, whatever. We'll figure that out, Bill. Yeah, I'll probably end up going live on this channel or with you or however for the next week or so.
all right, cool.
Yeah, that'll work.
PHI, yeah, I got kind of a personal issue with him, but when it comes to furthering the cause, yeah, you can drop his link, absolutely.
Oh wait, he may have got it back. It looks like it's there now. Oh well, if he got his channel back, then I definitely want to talk to him.
Cool. Well, you could go ahead and drop the link to his second channel in case like his main one gets taken down again or whatever.
Absolutely.
That way people will have it.
Well, I'm gonna dip off here and let you get some sleep or whatever you're doing, Bill. Thank you so much for going live. I'm sorry I hit you up on such short notice and was like, hey, we need to let everyone know
Oh,
about
that's cool.
PvP and my channel. So
Yeah, I didn't have anything going on anyway, so that's cool, man.
all right, well, I will holler at everyone later. Bill, thank you again. Much love. God bless.
No problem,
Peace,
man.
everyone.
Later. All right, do we have everything posted? I'll give you guys a few seconds to click those links or whatever. All right, y'all. Appreciate you for coming. Oh, Terrence, it doesn't hang. It just kind of sticks out a little bit. We've been through this. I sent you the pictures. All right, y'all. Appreciate you for coming, and stay naked. All right, Vic. I'll give you your fucking money back. All right, y'all stay naked.